My adoring knight. I was beginning to think you might not show. I meant nothing by it. Taking the fight to the dragon in the mountains up north is a harrowing task. I'd understand if you didn't want to take it on. Have a seat. I'm almost finished here. Got a couple of pieces I'm working on still. So, do you think you are prepared? A dragon can be quite a lot of danger for one person, especially someone I care about. I'll just rest for now. Set while I work a little bit, and tell me about your plan or anything if it helps you. I cannot believe you're deciding to travel up to their lair. It's dangerous. Yes, and I worry. So I had them send this to me before you go. That's about right. I just need to work on a bit of chainmail first. Then I can get to the reason I asked you to come here before heading out. No, I don't have time to rest yet. I just have a lot of work. Yes, and besides, you should be the one that's resting. No, the chainmail can't wait. It takes time and... Sorry, I suppose I should be the one that's relaxing. Yeah, I know that I'm usually the one that's jumping into hugs, trying to steal kisses before you go off to training, and... I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to distract myself. Whatever. Shove over, you rascal. Knight chosen by the queen or not, this is my forge. Helps me to talk and work on my chainmail while I'm beside you. To be honest, it was me who brought the mention of the dragons to the queen. Really, I didn't think they'd try to ask you of all the knights they could have sent. Not that I'm talking badly about your skills, I mean, that's why the request was brought to you. A knight most honorable. And I know you to be the only one with the strength to fell a dragon. Surely you decided to go because of the vast reward, the dragon's sword. Well, those dragons, they've plundered many regions. They have a mountain of gold higher than both of us stand. Or so I've heard. Anyway, rumors, I'm sure. Well, I know that matters not to you, silly. Your great sense of justice is exactly what drew me to you in the first place. Well, good point. I personally believe that the dragon's plundering is the reason they need to be dealt with. They attack with fervor. And the queen believes that the dragon will soon strike at the heart of the city in less than a fortnight. Many of the arms storage barracks of the lords nearby have been burnt to a crisp. The dragon's breath is so powerful it melts through brick, mortar, and even more importantly, steel and iron. We need to stop them before we lose too much. And while I appreciate being needed for my work, I can only make so much. Yes, and at times I thrive on competition. Also, I spend a lot of time mending the equipment of my stalwart guardian. Oh no, who could that possibly be? Is it alright if I lay my head on your shoulder? Don't worry about the dragon's fire. As long as you're promised to me, you get all the specialized equipment that you like. You heard me. Promised. You know you're not gonna go around to other ladies up in the upper city. And whatever, what I'm really trying to say is this dragon you are soon to fight, they can melt any steel. Unless that steel is treated by a certain magical blacksmith. Part of me wishes to keep the secrets of my trade as they are. Secrets. But even then, I can't fathom the time it would take to teach others my methods. Oh, yes, I've been working on something for a while. It just so happens I finally finished the set of equipment I wanted to give you. Yes. And you do trust me, don't you? Well, I know my work can stand up to the heat, even from a distance. Actually, that reminds me. My friend from the upper city made me this as a favor, but really, it's for you. It's a very special bow. Here, take an arrow. See how it feels on the target down there. Good. I'll draw the arrow. Hold it. Keep holding. There you go. You'll be exhausted in a few moments, I'm sure, but this bow, you can barely feel it when it's held and still drawn. All right. You can let go now. Seems you've been keeping practice, too. I knew you would, ever since I embarrassed you at that tournament those years ago. Do you remember? Of course you do. Me at first place, you... not so much. Oh, Miss Blacksmith, please help teach me. You were amazing. Endearing, really, but... now look at you. The nightliest night. Going to... deal with a dragon. Enough about that. Here, practice it with a little bit. And I'll do a little bit more here. Not quite it. I suppose I can set my chainmail aside for now. You aren't taking a monumental task up, so I should show you what you'll be working with. It's not the ones I was just working on, silly. This blade over here, it's barely been hammered out properly. And this breastplate over here is only half put into shape. I only just quenched this one, too. Well, do you trust my expertise or not? Okay, close your eyes. Can you just close them? No opening yet. Okay. And... open. What do you think? Don't just stand there. Say something. I individually crafted all these, you know? I don't make this stuff for just anyone. Well, only you. 'Cause you're special, or whatever. Well, I know it has to be fitted, but I mean, I already know your measurements. Not because I'm weird, because I have a log for previous work, in case you just... Do you like it or not? Well, no, I didn't just make it. Do you have any idea how long it takes to make a full suit of armor like this? Chain, plate, they take a long, long time. Leather, too, but I had some of the pieces made elsewhere. Because I'm not a genius at all forms of crafting, thank you very much. Saying being a blacksmith should make you an expert at leatherworking is like saying if I train as a knight, it means I should be a tip-top chef, fit to serve the queen's meals. Well, sure, I suppose you do a lovely job of making me dinner after training every so often. It's very sweet. Or salty, depending on the day. Okay, hush. This suit is magically resistant to dragon fire. I've worked on it for quite a while on my own, and I adjusted it over the past week to your specifications. No, it isn't that I want you to walk into danger. It's that I trust you with the task. And that I know you'll do the right thing. I know you won't do it for the gold, but the gold is yours if you defeat the creature, and I know that you'll return and give it to the people with a sense of equity. You know our queen. She doesn't care for gold as much as she cares for the survival and safety of her people. You know that. Can we see if it fits? Of course I'm going to help. You don't mind if your own girlfriend gets close, do you? I know the secrets of donning armor perfectly, so you're very lucky to be mine. All right, let's get the male hauberk first. Need you to protect your joints with the plate on, right? A dragon knows how plate works. They're smart. Now don't move. I'm trying to put it on you. There. Now let's get the arms and everything else adjusted. No, I'm not lifting it weird. It's called lifting it properly so I don't injure myself. I've been hammering away all day, you know? Now move around in it. Comfortable? Lighter than you expected, hmm? When it's worn, it's far lighter than otherwise. Well, if you want to create a magical enhancement for all the time, be my guest. Magical incantations aren't easy to make, you know? Now, let's start with the sabatons. Here, sit. Oh, I'm definitely not having your squires handle this set. I don't mind doing it, if you're okay with it. Well, you are putting the suit on yourself. Are you really saying you can attach the back of the cuirass properly all on your own? That's what I thought. Now sit. I have new boots for you that are already set in, so go on. Put your foot in. There. And now I can tighten things. Comfortable? Good. Now don't think anything weird when I'm down here working on the greaves, alright? I'm just making sure that they work properly. So, how are things with that lady that's been visiting your family from time to time? I just heard about it from someone, and Esmeralda seems to enjoy time with you. I'm not jealous. Just... Not that I was keeping tabs or anything. A lady does not reveal her sources. Well, I suppose I'm not the girliest lady around, but you know what I mean. What? Yes, you're going to wear these. The tassets on the crest do drop down to the thigh area, but an attack from below could cause significant damage. Yes, especially when one of the major vessels of lifeblood to your extremities is right there. And I like your blood right where it is. Thank you very much. I was just trying to demonstrate. Now, queef, or to protect your thighs. Do you really want a dragon's claw to gash you down there so bad that the raw force isn't what takes your life, but the loss of blood? That's right. Oh, too tight. My mistake. Oh, nightly one. I'll loosen it. Relax. All right. Let's stop there for now. Because, doofus, you need to eat before you head out. And I had some stew prepared, if you didn't notice the smell. What? Did you think this delicious smelling mixture in a pot was some kind of magical metallurgy? I know it's not some fancy lord and lady chef stew, but it's hearty, proper, for what you're embarking on. I may have made a quip about not being one, but I know what I'm talking about. My days are filled with physical work. These muscles didn't form from nothing. I'm tiny but mighty, mind you. Don't go making jokes. I can hold myself in a fight. Need I remind you of who wins our wrestling battles? Me? With a dragon. I couldn't handle one of those. No, of course not. That's why the crown isn't sending me to deal with them. And I'm also not trained in dragon dealing. Slaying, whatever. I'll make sure your steed is up to the challenge. Obviously, I got them special armor too. Nice and light. There, Cobalt. Miss me? Is my sweetheart treating you right? Of course. Wouldn't want to feel my wrath, after all. Take care of our beloved knight, okay? And don't get yourself into any danger either. If that knight tries anything risky, you get out. Yes, stranded in a dragon's lair alone, it's the knight's fault. You keep eating your stew. I'm speaking to Cobalt. Also, make sure the knight doesn't. And also, especially not. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree. No, I didn't say anything. A secret between friends. I'll finish with this too. Good. Now let's get the rest of this armor on you. There. Now for the big part. The meat of the set. The mighty crest. Well, first, the breastplate on the front. Let me help you put it on here. So what if I'm territorial? I'd really rather not some random squire be allowed to fit your armor around your chest like this when I'm clearly more suited for the job. Okay. I really hope this fits. I work quite hard. Last thing I want is a claw going anywhere near you. The magical ward should be able to handle a full-on slash. These rondels I'm attaching at the shoulder should be able to take deflections as well. I just don't want you getting hurt, that's all. Because maybe sometimes I think about the battle where you wore my first armor piece. You're such a fool. A sweet fool, but a fool. Let me get the back piece on. Back then, I quenched the plate too early. A bit too slow. It was all weak in the middle. You wore it to be nice, and you were in the healing hordes for weeks because of that. Well, no. I'm never letting that happen again. Not because of me. It might be your fault that you fell in love with me, but it's still my fault for making shoddy armor. You better be smart, too. Sending one knight in is a bold move, but the only one. The more knights there are, the more aware a dragon is. Because they smell the fear. They feel the footsteps of 10 knights. One, well, you've always known how to step lightly when necessary. How does it feel so far? Easy to breathe? Great. Let me get the fan braces. Before you worry about the fire, this armor doesn't conduct heat like one might think. It can actually channel it into your weapon, or the ground beneath your feet, like grounding a storm above. And these gauntlets, just put the thought in your mind to fuel your attacks. It should work. Almost done. Don't be impatient. Pauldrons. And the gorget. I know it's a bit rigid, but without the coverage around your neck, well, I like your head where it is. Call me sappy. It's true. All right. That is perfect. All ready except for your helmet. What? A lady's kiss for good luck. That isn't tradition. Is it? Wait. Maybe it is. Well, now you're sounding like you don't want it. Isn't it supposed to be good luck? Hey, so what do you want? All right. There. Now you have good luck. Oh, goodness. Sorry. I sort of shoved the helmet on, didn't I? Is your head all right? Whew. Well, it's really good I have good aim. I could have missed and really given you a goose egg. How's the sight? You need a full face shield because dragons can be rather accurate. As long as you can see properly. Are you ready for the crowning glory? the best part? You just... Here, let me grab them. How do they look? I put your crest on the shield. It's the shape that you prefer. As for the sword, it has some special additives that are signatures of my work. Check the balance. See how it feels with the whole set. On the training dummy, you dummy. You're not gonna be fighting the air. Well, I think that settles it. My best work yet. You do owe me a new training dummy when you get back, though. Yes, when you get back. Are you ready to go? Sorry, I guess reality is just starting to set in. That you're going up there and maybe you... I won't think of such things. Just promise me you'll be back safe. Promise me you'll come back to me. If you can't slay the dragon or don't want to, then don't. There's no shame in doing what feels right, or just... Never mind. Forget I said anything. Just take Cobalt. Don't push yourself. I want this armor set back. And you owe it to me to bring it back here. You understand? Alright. Well, let me hope we get on. Promise you'll do what's right. Okay. Be safe. Don't be a fool like I